Good morning. Today we'll begin lying down.
And the first thing I'd like you to do, as always, is just take up as much space as you need. So that could be reaching those arms out nice and wide. Maybe the legs are long, the feet are falling, or maybe the knees are bent, whichever feels better for your back today. Take a moment to settle in, so maybe shifting, adjusting so that your body feels even, balanced, comfortable. And then when you are settled, notice. So notice where already feels good. Where in your body is relaxed. And maybe also observing where needs a little bit more time to soften, to let go. And we'll see if we can focus our energy on breathing towards those areas that need a little bit of extra time, a little bit of extra love this morning. We'll try soften through your eyebrows, through your jaw, feeling grounded and supported through your shoulders, relaxed through your fingers. Grounded and supported through the back of the head, the back of the pelvis, maybe the soles of the feet or the heels of the feet, depending on how you're lying. And we'll pause here for just a moment in stillness, observing breath. That gentle rise and fall in the rib cage, in the belly. This moment of calm as we begin our day. And maybe we can take this time to set the tone for the day ahead. To try breathe in all of the calm, let it be absorbed, spread around the body. So that as we continue with our day, we can take just a teeny bit of that with us. Now, when you're ready, no rush. We can start to find ourselves some teeny tiny movements through the fingers, through the toes, to welcome ourselves back. Maybe turning through the head, through the neck. Maybe reaching those arms all the way up overhead. Find yourselves a nice long line through the spine. Notice arch in the back and then try flatten the arch. See if you can draw your lower back towards the ground, just starting to engage the core very slightly this morning. And then if those legs are bent, let's stretch them long. Let's try point your toes, feel length through your calves, feel your quads engage. And then in this nice long line, let's banana the body slightly. So maybe shifting your feet and your shoulders to one side, but keep those hips grounded. Lengthen out one edge. And then reverse that by evening out, taking it across to the second edge. Shifting shoulders, shifting heels, but maintaining that same place with the hips. And then gently, slowly back to center. Let's try flex through your feet. Let's try flex through your palms just to wake up the wrists too. Feel the arch in the back and then flatten. Try find that core engagement as you imagine the spine being as straight as it could possibly be. Now let's give ourselves a hug. So just gently drawing those thighs in towards your belly, maybe hands wrapping around the shins. And we'll go for a rocking motion side to side. Now, when you're ready, nice and slow, let's find our way to center. Let's find some stillness and we'll separate the knees. So we can rest the hands onto the knees. Take these knees out slightly wider and then begin to draw a circular movement. So maybe your knees are coming away from each other and then gently drawing all the way back in and together. You decide the size of your circles depending on how those hips are feeling today. And then change direction, same thing, other way around. And then nice and slow, squeezing the thighs back together. Let's change the hand positioning now so that we're holding onto the backs of the thighs. Stretch your right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Try pointing, try flexing, starting to feel the length all the way down the back of the right leg. And then let's do a switch. So rebend the right, stretching long through the left, starting to point and flex all the way down the back of the left leg. Now let's switch once again. So bending left, stretching right. Start to take some circles through the ankle this time. So just moving in a slightly different way. And we'll take those circles both directions. Lovely. Now let's hold foot in a flex. Change your hand positioning now so that both hands are hugging onto the back of the right thigh. See if you can draw the thigh any closer, if there's any more length to be found down the back of that right leg. For those of you that want to make it stronger, we could take hands towards calf, ankle, or maybe even big toe if those legs are feeling super stretchy today. Let's draw your left foot down to the ground. Give your back some support. Keep squeezing the right thigh in. And then one last plane of movement for us here. Releasing those arms, let's reach them nice and wide. Starting to take your right leg as wide as you can to the right. Feel the core engage, try flatten that lower back, just like we did in the warm-up. And then bringing right leg up through center and across the body whilst keeping the pelvis flat to the floor. So we're not going to come too far, not coming all the way into a twist. Let's do that twice more. So we let the leg go wide, we keep the pelvis grounded, the tummy trying to flatten that lower back for core support, and then taking it across the body other way. Last one, take it wide, take it across. And then this time in that pose across your body, let the right leg come all the way over the top of the left. So bend through the knee and you can take that spinal twist, both knees falling to the left, shoulders grounding, maybe gaze turning to the right. Now bear with your body today. This is maybe the first twist of the day. So it might be that those knees are still quite upright. They might not have prepared themselves yet to come fully across the chest, and that is a-okay. You work with where your body is. And then gently, slowly, head to center, legs to center. Unhook, let's windscreen wiper, maybe feet nice and wide across the mat as you shake out those legs. Again, nice and slow, come back to your hug, thighs drawing in. We're going to go hands on backs of thighs once again. This time it's the left leg that lifts up. And we start to take those gentle circles through the left ankle, waking and warming. And then let's go other way. So gently, slowly, circles to soften into the ankle, into the front and back of the leg. Now let's bring both hands over to that left calf, back of the calf. And we'll try flexing through the foot so that we're finding some length now down the back of the left leg. Maybe we stay here, maybe the hands glide higher towards calf, towards ankle, towards big toe if the leg's feeling super long already today. Wherever you are is good. And then right foot coming down to the floor to give us that extra support. Think about the tummy drawing down towards the spine so that you can feel a nice straight line from your pelvis to your shoulders. And then arms coming nice and wide here, ground down through your shoulders, flex through the foot. Let that left leg go wide to the left. Both sides of the hips stay grounded. And then back through center. Both sides of the hips stay grounded as we come across the chest, just very slightly. Coming through the middle, take it wide. Coming over and across. Last one. Coming all the way out. And then gently all the way across. Now this time from that position we cross the legs, so we let the left leg come all the way over the top. We reach those arms wide and we take ourselves gently into a twist. Maybe the first one on this side, so again just bear with your body, no pressure. Notice any areas of resistance, any areas that might need just a little bit more time to wake up. If it feels okay, we let the gaze turn in the opposite direction to those knees. We breathe, we pause, take a moment. Now again, no rush. Head to center, legs to center, soles of the feet to the floor, windscreen wiper. Maybe this time feet are together just to mix up the sensation. See how it feels to place your feet somewhere slightly different. And then one final time, squeezing those thighs all the way in towards your belly, hands on backs of thighs. Let's start to rock the boat. So we're going to press through the soles of the feet, lift up through your chest, and we'll try that a couple more times. So the goal here is that you feel sit bones when you're upright, and you feel the whole length of the spine as you roll back. Let's try that last time. This time we're going to hold our boat, so see if you can find your sit bones. Doesn't matter if those toes come down, but if it feels okay, we'll try to keep them up. Squeeze your belly and thigh nice and close. Maybe release those arms. Lovely long spine, nice calm breath, maybe toes are pointed. Let's take one more breath where we are. One more deep breath out. Now mid-air, let's find our way to a seated position. So we can choose one leg to go in front, one leg to go behind, and then allow ourselves to sit. Set yourselves up in a comfortable cross-legged position where both sides of the pelvis are fully grounded. Hands can rest on those knees. We're going to take a circular movement now. So easing chest forward, maybe tucking the tail as you come round the back. Good, you got it, nice. Now go with the fluidity, don't think about it too much. Let it feel good rather than what it looks like. Change direction. Let's do the exact same thing all the way around. And then nice and slow, coming all the way to center, long spine. We're coming back into that boat pose now, so leaning weight back to your sit bones. Reach those arms, note which leg was in front, and then uncurl. Long spine, calm breath. This time, as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead, start to fire up the core. As you exhale, draw those arms back down, nice straight line from the shoulders. Still long, still tall, option to drop the feet if you need. Inhale, arms up, we'll do one more. Exhale, arms in line. 3 in total, so last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Now let's take it to the second side if we can remember. Cross those legs, rest the hands, come straight into that circular movement. Let the whole of the spine get involved here. So maybe we're arching at the front and tucking at the back. Yeah, nice. Really nice. And then in your own time, find center, find still. Long spine. Notice if you're arching here. We want to try find a nice neutral position. So long through spine, relax through shoulders. Let's come into the head, the neck for the first time. Taking yourself some really gentle half circles as the chin comes to chest, as the ear comes to shoulder. So the goal is just gently warming up the body, no pressure. Any areas of resistance, make note. We can gently welcome a little bit more softness as the practice continues. Now, nice and slow, find your way to center. Long spine, maybe blink the eyes back if they're closed. Reaching those arms out wide. Last warm-up stretch for you now. We're going to flip the right palm. As you breathe in, reach the right arm up overhead. As you breathe out, glide into a side stretch. Good. Breathe in, grow long, grow tall. You're in complete control here. As you exhale, glide, take it back. Third and final, last one. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, glide to the side. Breathing in, let's switch sides. Good, nice. Breathe out, straight to that second edge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, breathe in. Good morning, breathing out. Now breathe in, lift up, and then breathe out. We're going to glide onto all fours. So set yourselves up, let those legs adjust. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Check that the tops of the feet are relaxed here. Tucking the toes under, we're going to hover, drawing the belly in towards the spine. Nice straight line here. Try your hardest to avoid arching or doming in emotion. So we want to imagine a lovely straight line from your shoulders to your hips, a lovely pressure through your palms so that your shoulder blades feel extended. Let's go one more breath, just beginning to warm and wake everything up. And then breathing out, lower back down, relax the feet, tops of the feet to the ground. Good. Now keep the bum high, glide the palms forward, start to warm up the shoulders. Maybe your forehead touches the ground, maybe not, no pressure. Trying to keep this nice and active. So rather than elbows down, keep the elbows lifted, press through your palms, press your belly back towards your thighs. And then nice and gently, nice and slow, hands to shoulders. Nope. Hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. We're going to take a forward fold at the back of the mat. And when you tuck your toes here in your all fours position, you should end up with a nice generous stance between your feet. So we're going to keep the feet in the same place and walk our way back. Heels will drop down, head will be heavy, generous bend through the knees, relax through your head. Now when you're there, take a moment to turn your head, your neck side to side, trying to let go of any tension through the shoulders. And then nice and slow, no rush, we'll start the process of uncurling. Let your head be the last to lift, coming all the way to a stand. At the top, have a check-in. Maybe the shoulders need a roll. Maybe the head needs a little bit more love.
And then go ahead and have yourselves a wonderful day. Namaste.